Now, is that better, guys? Yep. Alright, hopefully that's better. Headphones. Yeah. Again, I had to go in and set my mic and that up again. I apologize, guys. Now, the best place to come in to feed these is over on this side. Sorry about that, Gaz, but thanks for letting me know you can barely hear me. I really appreciate that, man. But we are back, and I got everything set up, man. Thanks, Lauren. Really appreciate it, man. You guys are awesome. So you guys couldn't hear anything. I can't even get in there with this. And what kind of tipper am I going to need to do this with, man? So when all else fails, what we do is we come here. I'm not messing around no more. I'm just going to do it the way it is. So what we're going to do, this wheat is going to be dumped on the ground. Yeah, I need to get a smaller tipper for this one for sure. I'm just going to dump it on the ground. I'll keep a bit in the tipper. I mean, you look at other farms and like I'm watching Wilker Farms online and on YouTube, and they got winter wheat and they're dumping it all. I closed that door now. They're dumping all of their winter wheat on the ground and then they just cover it with a tarp. But what I'll do now is let's put it in forward. I'm going to dump. I got a bit of silage here. Where am I going to dump this silage to? Dump that silage there. I can pick it up after. Now let's go over. Yes, I can see your chat, Gaz. Thank you for letting me know. I had my my mic. I was fooling around with OBS again today, and as soon as you fool around with it, it changes all your settings again. And I forgot to go into the audio properties and set the mic up to where it's supposed to be. But now it looks good. I was so frustrated with the... Oh, you want to know what? I don't even feed them here, man. What a waste. Let's put it back in the tipper. Oh my. Morpheus will get it right one of these days. Hey OT, how you doing, buddy? This tipper? Let me just go into the garage, I'll find out. This one is... That small tipper is... Which one is it? I think it's this one here by Iconic. Just make sure. I'm just making sure that's the one. Yeah, so it's this one here. It's by Iconic. He has a tipper package. I use a lot of Iconic stuff. And to get this, you can get it on papasmurfmodding.us is where you would find that. And there's a lot of other good mods over there as well. Really good website to go check out. My buddy Papa Smurf owns the website. You'll find really good mods over there. A lot of the mods I use actually came from over there. You know, I should have looked at this before I even dumped it on the ground. I know this barn actually has a silo over on the other side that holds all the food. And thank God these chickens don't require water. Should be able to get the rest of it. Let's just put it down all the way. There we go. There we go. See, that don't take too long. When you got a big, shovel, you can hold a lot at one time. I think this one holds 5,000 liters. Now let's go over and try to feed the chickens. There we go. Yeah, the buckets are really good size, actually. Like, you don't want to go much bigger than 5,000 liters because then it's, one, not so realistic, and number two, I find, like, I got one here that actually holds 10,000 and another one that holds 20,000 liters. But once you fill it up, you can't lift it up. You can't lift it up at all. Alright, so that's the chickens looked after, and the cows are looked after for now. Actually, I can get some hay or grass to the cows as well. But we'll look after the sheep first. Yeah, I find the same thing, Gaz. 5,000 is perfect. So now, guys, if you were watching the stream last night, you seen what we were... Oh, excuse me. What we were fooling around with, so I made a few changes, and I'll show you those changes now in a moment. And I actually moved things around a bit. I bought 2 empty pieces of land. They weren't very expensive. And you'll notice a few things missing now when I go over and pick up our grass for the sheep. Or I might get some hay, it don't really matter. They've got the same value for sheep. But as you can tell, remember the mess we had over in this field? It was a bloody mess. Well, not anymore. As you can tell, I got rid of the silo for the fermenting that gave us all that trouble. Alright, so I need to get in there. So we'll move this tipper out of the way. We lost every one of our bales that we made. Every bale that we had, we lost. Because of seasons, and when I tried to reapply seasons into the game, I lost every bale. So we're going to have to do some more grass cutting and get some more bales made up. That won't be on this episode. Maybe tonight, if I do, if I continue to do this episode tonight when I stream again, that's what we'll probably do. Is we'll probably do a bit of grass and work, cut this field down before I start putting more stuff in here. But I'm going to try to stop putting everything in here. Right? I want to move it away from the farm so like there's actually a bit of travel, a bit of work to it. Alright, so we need to get some stuff from here, so let's bring the pipe out. And I'm not going to put no straw in for the cows because I want to start getting some slurry. Let's load this up with hay for the sheep. Which animals do you think are the best to keep? Definitely not pigs. Pigs, I think, right now in FS19 are the most useless. They breed fast, but you don't get much for them. I think the best two animals to start off, like if you want to start off with easy animals and really make some money out of it, go with your chickens and go with your sheep, because the wool sells big time, and so do the eggs. Always a good price on them. Okay, so now let's go out here and we'll give them some water. Just come over. I like to come over just to make sure that the water's flowing. Yep. Now let's give them some hay. And cows are pretty good too, because you get so much from cows, right? Like you get, if you put straw down, you're going to get digestate or manure. If you don't put straw down, you're going to get slurry. Pikey Poke, hey, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. So I got a bit of manure already, so what we're going to do is we're going to not put no straw in with the cows right now, so that way they'll give us some slurry or digestate, whatever you want to call it. Alright, so we're looking after the animals. That's the main thing right now, is get the animals looked after. So if I go into the main menu here, and we'll go into the animal dialogue. See, you can see their health is way down, and that's because Seasons did that. But that's going to come up now because they're full of everything. So I got everything filled for the sheep. The chicken's health is starting to come up already, and they're full. And the thing you got to remember when you're running Seasons, when you fill up the animal pins using regular gameplay without Seasons, I think it fills it for 6 to 10 days. Well, not in Seasons. You get like a day or two out of a full barnyard. Alright. Let's scroll down to the cows. So the cows, so I got no TMR. I'm not going to put no straw in. They're good on the water. Hay silage is the same, so they actually could use some grass. So if you look down here, hay silage 75% effective and grass is 60%. So I'll just top up their silage here, and I'll give them a little bit of hay. They're not going to take too much, but as you can see, I just filled them up and it was already to accept it, and that's under the same concept as silage, so it took it right away. So they're going through food quite quickly. Do you sort your water pipes out in the cow shed? Yes, I did. Yeah, I did. I actually watched a video online that someone told me about. I can't remember who told me about that video, but I went and watched it. And I learned how to move the pipes around, and I got that done. So whoever told me about that video, thanks a lot. Oh, Lauren did, yeah. Thanks, Lauren. Alright. I love this silo, but it's a lot of work to it because you got to be keeping on jumping in and out. Alright, so we'll dump off the hay that we don't need. I'll actually move ahead a bit, because what I'll do is I'll jump out. Oh, let's go the right way, and when that's done, we will turn the pipe around and we'll pick up some grass. Now, let's get grass. And we'll bring some grass over to the cows. And then that's it for the animals. Then I can show you what I had to do and make some changes and all that, so. almost, but not quite enough. There we go. Let's get the grass in there. Oh yeah, man, I love this map. I really do enjoy this map. And you know, we haven't really touched it yet. You know, that's the thing. We haven't really got into the map yet. Doing everything, right? I mean, we're still in the first season. We haven't even harvested a crop yet. Alright, let's drop that down there. I can leave the grass in the tipper for now. I'll top that up again later. So, I mean, if I go into the menu here, we'll just have a look now. I know the animals are good, so. But we have all of our fields planted. Oh, I think I lost some germination there, guys. Look at that. So, see these two little blue lines here? That needs lime, maybe. No, I'm on the wrong. So, yeah, we got germination was perfect on all fields. So, there you go. So, that's good. We still got a bit of fertilizing to do on it. So field 4 and 58 are completely done. We need one more on 29, 5, 3, and 16. And we'll get that done throughout the summer. So we're doing good there. Look at all the other fields with the weeds on it. We got the weeds looked after. Okay, so remember I had a shed like that over here? Well, apparently that don't save your bales. So with seasons your bales will deteriorate left in one of them sheds for some reason. So I went out and I got this mod here, so once I put the bales in here, they'll stay in there and it just acts as one placeable, one item. So that's really good, so that'll help out a bit. Over in that other field over here, I got rid of that silage fermenter that we had. I'm going to put another one in, and I'm going to put that in right now, and I'm just going to put in a basic silage fermenter, which that's all it does. So we can put grass in the fermenter, it'll ferment. I'm not looking to get anything else from it. Now, fermenting silo. So that's all it'll do. It'll give us silage. Now we need to go this way. And we'll put that over here. So we got one here. That makes the hay. And this one here will make the silage. Now I got to make sure I do this so we can get into it. And I don't want them all close together. So let me turn my thing around so make sure we can get through here. So I'm going to put that one right here. Now let's go into the shop and we'll go to landscaping. And let's change these textures now to get some. No, I don't like that one. Where's the one I'm looking for? So basically we'll come over this way. And in here. And then we'll... Oh, man, it's so touchy though. So touchy. There we go. Let me get it back on the screen. We'll make a little turnaround area here. I'll tidy that up after, guys. So there we go. So we got that done. Now, what's everyone saying? Same, it's the only one. Yogiland. Yeah, YH, is that Yogiland? Same, it's the only one I play now. YH. whatever. I don't know what one that is. If you can elaborate on it. Ricciville, you can get it on Papa's. Yes, you can. Yeah. This map is Ricciville, and it comes with a bunch of mods. It comes as a pack. Right now, he's still working on factories and everything for it, and it's awesome. It's an awesome map. And it comes with the custom seasons that you can get in the pack. So like when you download the map, you'll see the custom seasons with it. So it's a really enjoyable. It's like it never ends. It's always there's always something to be doing. And that's if you like seasons, and you can play it without seasons and it's still just as good. Alright, I'm just trying to get everything back organized again, guys, and we're going to grab we'll grab the pickup truck or the John Deere, and we'll drive around and I'll show you what I got done. Right. I just wanted to come on today just to why is this not doing it? I must have lifted it up a bit. Make sure that's all the way back. Now I'm going to get a water storage place after as well, and we can dump this water out. But I want to make sure, like, if there's an area that needs water close by, I'll put a water silo there, and then we can dump the tipper out and fill it up. We can get the free water from the ponds and stuff like that, and then we'll fill up the water silo close to the... Just leave this here for now. Now, let's go grab our... there we go. We'll grab the John Deere. And I'll show you what... Remember so I basically got a place to do diesel. And I moved the composter away from the farm, actually. So we'll just go for a quick run around the map now, and I'll show you where I put everything at. Oh, you only play Ricciville at the moment. Yeah, I love this map, man. This map is awesome. I'm wondering if I lost... I'm frightened at to look in that other shed there, because I'm afraid I lost all my sugar beets that I put in there. Alright, let's bring up our little mini-map so I can see where I'm going. Now, you guys got to bear with me. I've got to remember where I got to go to. Yeah, so we got to cross the bridge here. I just finished setting up my own farm. Oh, awesome, man. That's the fun part. I love setting up the farm. Right, take your time with it, design it the way you want. Now, I think I got to drive all the way over this way now. So it's moved quite a way away from the farm where I put it, and I tested them both, and they both work. Because we're going to need compost in that down the road for other factories that we're going to put in. I have but Happy Hippie right beside my farm. Yeah. Now he's got another one now. It actually makes a beer in it. It makes beer. Angelo's Pizzeria. Sounds good right now. Alright, I think it's over this way. Yeah, it is over this way. It is. So now, before I was just going back and forth right from the farm, right across the road and all that. And it was right easy. And, you know, that sometimes that takes the fun out of it. So what I ended up doing is I bought 2 cheap pieces of land. And I'm moving things away from the farm now. Right? Move it away from the farm so like it's not just, oh, here I got to go fill up at the silo, just go across the street and dump it. So as you can see, we got one here. This is one of our factories. It's not going to show up on the map because the way the map is on the edges. So this is our diesel production. So with this one here, it requires silage, coal, corn, and millet. And once you get all them ingredients, it'll start making diesel. Now, I've done it already, and the diesel will actually put in that tipper that we got with the water in it. It works perfect. Now, the other one, the composter that we had over by the farm, I brought that down in here, close to the forestry. Now, this is our piece of grassland, so I don't mind driving across it. So we got some more grass here that we can actually cut this grass here and fill it right into the loading wagon or the forage wagon, and we can bring it right in here. And here is our composter. So I moved the composter over here. And the funny thing is, guys, is the actual diesel drop is right here, and it does work. For some reason, it didn't work with that tipper we had last night, but the way I got it set up now, it works with Papa Smurf's tipper, and the compost gets made, and everything works perfect. So there you go. So that's the changes I made. Now, it's just basically getting everything back the way it was, and we got to get some bales made. We got to get some grass cut bales made. I got lots of grass, straw, and all that stuff for now, so I don't need to make any more of it. We got a nice little forestry area here too, just right here. So if we ever want to get into forestry, we can buy pieces of land around there and do some wood cutting. Hey Bridget, how you doing? Thanks for joining us here today. But yeah, I'm glad it's working a lot better now. I mean, I'm still gonna, you know, as I get into it and I start using more factories, I'll figure out what ones are not working, and we'll just eliminate them. So basically, the one that I had, it was a global company pack by BD, and it had multiple different types of silage. Like it would make silage diesel, silage fertilizer, whatever, and apparently they're not working very good, so I got rid of that mod altogether. But trying to get this back to where it was, it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy at all. Like I had to fast forward 6 days of time. Oh, that's good, you're great, awesome. But yeah, I had to fast forward 6 days of time, and when you're running seasons with this here, you just can't fast forward 6 days. You actually have to fast forward so much and then let it synchronize. Fast forward a little bit more, let it synchronize. So that took a while to do, but I'm glad I got it back working to where I wanted. And a lot of grass fields around. Another grass field here. Definitely no shortage to grass. Now this is actually a field. It's an arable field. You can turn it into an arable field, but right now there's grass in it. So there you go. There's at least now there's a little bit of travel to get to them things. I don't know. I haven't been talking to him. I'm sure he's going live. I just don't know what time. It should be soon. I mean, he never streamed yesterday due to his wife being off. He never streams on Wednesday. But yeah, I'm expecting him to be going live anytime now, actually. He's probably got into something now and realized, oh my god, I'm not ready to go live, and he's working on it to get it going. And if he's having any day like I had yesterday on this map, he probably won't go live. Look at that, I left the doors open to the chickens. I hope they never escaped. Nah, they're still in there. They're still in there. We got chickens out in the field there. I gotta try to... Got lots of grass. You can't see them because they're hidden in the grass. But that's good. Lots for them to eat, even though they don't eat it. I might actually bring that grass down to a smoother grass texture on some of it so you can see them a bit better. So that's good. We got everything looked after now. I'm getting a bit more happy with this now. Our next job now is we need to get the flatbed over here, and we got to start. We got a full pallet of wool already, plus another one has started. We almost got a full pallet of eggs. Put our stuff back in our storage unit here. I'm going to see now if we actually still got our sugar beets. I'm hoping they're still in there. I'm hoping. Oh yeah. There's our sugar beets. Look at the pile of sugar beets. There's over 1 million liters of sugar beets here. One of these days we're going to sell it. One of these days. I changed the road textures in around the farm here. I made it more like a crushed stone and a bit of gravel. We got the new house. We got the new house with the swimming pool, so on really nice days and we got nothing to do, we can go for a swim. And that swimming pool actually lights up in the nighttime. It's pretty cool. I wish they had one of them motorbikes that you can actually drive around the map, man. That'd be cool. Alright, so now let's get set up for what we need to do next. So we need to start doing a bit more fertilizing. So I'm going to come over here now and we're going to get the fertilizer ready. We got field 29 that I'm going to do next. That one is probably ready to be fertilized. Now I don't know if I filled up the fertilizer or not, but we'll find out now in a minute. And I'm going to try something different actually. Yeah, I'm going to try something different. I'm going to actually try this. Now this got herbicide in it. But the cool thing with this is if I open the back here, I just want to see how many liters of solid fertilizer will this take. Quite a bit actually. But this one got the really skinny, narrow row crop tires. I want to test it out and see how it's going to do on the field. Is it going to damage the field with the crop destruction on like it did with the other one? If not, I can sell the other one and just use this one, because this one will do liquid and solid. So I'm assuming that it will fill up with lime even. But we'll keep the other ones around. You know, if this one is off doing something, we got another one that can do some work as well, especially once we get into getting more bigger fields and stuff like that. Thinks it's a good idea to start build up the farm before you start on factories. Yeah, exactly. It's getting the first couple of crops in is the big thing, right? Build up your farm first, then once you get established with your farm and you get some you get some resources built into your silo and stuff like that, then look into your factories. That's a really good tip, actually, Lauren. Very good tip. All right. I'm just trying to do as much as I can where I'm streaming it, and I'm just trying to show the map off for you guys and all the different things. So, you know, you try to get everything done, but you try to get it done very quickly. It's different if I wasn't using seasons. And without seasons, I mean, we would have had multiple crops already. So, now I don't know what the spray spread on this is fairly good. I think it's 24 meters. I'm hoping that the other one is the solid fertilizer sprayer is just as good. Oh, the brakes are not very good on it. Well, when you got that much weight on. Now, I don't know if I got to unfold anything or anything like that. So if I don't put out that, I should just be able to start it and it'll, yeah, okay. Oh yeah, that's much better, love. We're not going to get the, now, is it taking the fertilizer though? Yep, it is. Wow, that's actually got a really, really big spread on it too. So with these narrows, it's not killing the crop at all. I think this is going to be our go-to piece of machinery for doing fertilizing in that. Why am I not losing any fertilizer out of it? Let me check my spray rate. Should be. Well, I'm not complaining, but current rate increase, okay. Decrease M. I usually have it at 100. Oh well, maybe it's a glitch in the mod. Like I said, I won't complain. What about if I unfolded these at the same time? See what happens. Yeah, so it's only going to do one at a time, but I don't know why it's not taking any fertilizer away from us. Okay, so that's just herbicide, so I don't want herbicide. Well, it's not even taking no herbicide out of it either. So that could be a glitch in this mod. And I don't mind glitches. Can you tell us where in Canada you live, Morpheus, or is that a secret? I live furthest east as you can go on a little island. A little island off of Canada. That's where I'm living right now. So if I hire a worker, will the worker use any? So I'm just putting it on the worker because I want to go in and I just want to look at the settings in here. See, all that's off, so it should be taking it out of it. But I mean, that's the only settings that I can change for that, so it must be an issue with the mod. So let's go back. Or maybe when the two of them are full. Actually, I gotta go back in there again. It's gonna take a second. I always get trouble loading into that one only. Going into this screen here and going out of it, I get a little bit of freeze. So there you go. No, why did it miss that bit there? That's where I opened up that thing and I wasn't really getting it, or it wasn't able to be fertilized. So sometimes you got to watch that too, right? It depends on how I fertilized it when I first did it. All right. Let's actually bring the time down to 5 speed. And we'll get this done. I'm going to leave it on the worker. I have to go use the washroom. I will be right back, and we will continue on getting this field fertilized. Alright, I'm back. Worker seems to be going good. I'm so glad I'm not using up no herbicide or fertilizer doing this. I'm going to have to go in and look at that mod after and check the rate on why it's not actually using any up. But I'm not gonna mess with it right now. One thing I am going to do though, because we were doing all that yesterday and all that, we're actually going to repay a lot of this money back. Let's get this paid back. We don't need all that money. Let's get that loan paid off in full. Back. Now, what else do we need to do on this? I don't know if anything is working anymore. I don't. Alright guys, yeah. I'm going to be watching him too. I got a few things that I got to do at Night Cop, so that's my idea. I just wanted to come on and make sure that everything was going to go perfect. So guys, stick here with me, and then what we'll do is we'll when I'm ready to finish up here, we'll raid into Night Cop's stream. He's always complaining, you know, that Morpheus, how come you never ever raid my channel? And I tell him, because Pat, usually I stream after you, and if I stream before you, it's usually way early, and by the time I finish up, you're not even started. So now that he's starting and he's streaming, we can raid into his channel, right? So that's what we're going to do. Let me stop this worker right here, because I want to fix this mod to make sure that we're actually going to use everything up. We'll shut that down. Now the first thing we're going to do here, guys, is we're going to come in here and we're going to save this game. But I just wanted to come on quick today before Pat went on, just to let you guys know all the work that I had to do to get this back going. Like, you know, it was just a bad stream last night, and I was getting frustrated, and I think you guys even saw that I was getting frustrated. So I'm just glad that I got it all straightened up and all that. So yeah, that's what we'll do, guys. We're going to raid into Mr. Night Cop's channel, and we'll go over, and I will be back. I think I'm going to do I'm not going to do Ricciville. I'm going to do I'm probably going to do Air Ireland tonight, just to take a break from this, because I've been at it all day trying to fix it up and all that. But we will be back here on Ricciville again tomorrow and all that. So yeah, let's get this set up now. Let's go to Night Cop. Let me find him here. Night Cop 34 Designs, and we are going to raid now. Let's get everyone get ready now. So everyone is ready. So we have 6, 7. All right, so we got everyone. So let's raid now. And there we go. All right, guys. Thanks for joining me here today, and we will be back again later on this evening, and go over and enjoy Pat for a little while, and we'll be back here tonight on Air Ireland. So have a good day, guys, and we'll see you later.